Speaking of art, I am going to talk about two important pieces of art, two paintings. The first one, Las Meninas, which is a 1565 paintings by the Spanish leading artist of the Golden Age, Diego Velázquez. The painting, whose other title is The Family of Felipe IV, shows a late room on the Royal Alcázar of Madrid during the reign of King Philip IV of Spain. In the paintings and oil on canvas, which can be visited and admired in the Prado Museum in Madrid, we can see several people from the Spanish court of the moment. The young Infanta Margaret Teresa, some maids of honor, two dwarfs, and even a dog. Behind them, we can also see Velázquez, who portrayed himself painting a big canvas with the king and queen reflected in a mirror located in the black foot of the scene. Menina is considered Velázquez's most important painting. And the second painting I would like to present is the Starry Night, a 1889 oil on canvas by the Dutch post-impressionist painter Vicente van Gogh. Considered just as Las Meninas has one of the most recognized paintings in the history of Western culture. The Starry Night depicts the view from one of the windows of his bedroom in the asylum, St. Paul de Meuse, where he stayed for more or less a year after his breakdown in December 1889 when he cut his own left ear. I can be admired in the Museum of Modern Art of New York City.
It in the title of four painting by the Norwegian Edvard Munch. The most famous version is in the National Gallery of Norway and was completed in 1893. Two other versions of the painting are in the Munch Museum, also in Oslo, while the fourth version belongs to a private collection. In 1895, the Munch realized also a lithograph with the same title. In recent years, the work in two different versions has been the subject of expensive media orange of taste. The best known version, the National Gallery, was stolen in February in 1994 and was reserved in a police action 2 weeks later. In August, the theft of one of the versions exhibited in the Munch Museum. 2 years later, in August, the Norwegian police announced the resale of the painting in good condition. All versions of the table show on Andrew nose figure in the foreground, symbolism in a modern man in a moment of deep anguish and excited despair. The background landscape Oslo seen from the hill of Ekberg. The Cry is considered one of the most important works of the artist, and the expansionist moment constituting an imaging of culture and icon, similar to the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. The picture in abundant in its work color, background, semi-dark light, and the main figure is a person on a boat with friend lost with of stage. The figure is screaming a look of despair. In the background, almost out of the picture, two figures with hat cannot be distinguished. Clearly, I appreciate the skies fluent screen like the rest of the playground.
Guernica was painted by Pablo Picasso, and it is one of the most famous paintings all over the world. It was commissioned by the Spanish government because of the Guernica bombing in 1937. There are 9 symbols represented, 6 humans and 3 animals, which are a bull, a horse, and a pigeon. The painting is made in gray tones because Picasso found out about the bombing through a newspaper. It is said that in 1940, a German official asked Picasso whether he made the painting, and he denied it and said that it was them who had made it. Currently, the painting is at the Reina Sofia Museum in Madrid. Whitfield with Cypresses was painted by Vincent van Gogh in 1889 as part of his Whitfield series. It is an oil painting inspired by the view from his window at the Saint Paul de Massol Asylum in France. Van Gogh regarded this landscape as one of his best summer canvases and repeated the composition 3 times. He made one in red pen drawing, which is now in the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, and then he made 2 oil variants. Currently one is in the National Gallery in London, and the other one is in the Metropolitan Museum at New York. He described the painting as a canvas of cypresses with a few years of wheat, poppies, and a blue sky.
La Anunciación de Cestello was painted by Botticelli in the Renaissance between 1489 and 1490. It is exposed at Florence in Galleria degli Uffizi, and it was commissioned for the Cestello Church. In the painting, we can see the Annunciation of Mary. In the foreground, the Archangel Gabriel is on his knees, and he is holding a flower which symbolizes the purity of the Virgin. Mary is in front of him, sat down on a throne, and wearing a blue and a red tunic. They seem to be in a castle because the walls look elegant. In the background, we can see many buildings through a window, like such a cathedral and a bridge. La Gioconda was painted by Leonardo da Vinci between 1503 and 1519 in the Renaissance. The woman that appeared was called Lisa Gherardini, who might be Da Vinci's neighbor. After the artist's death, the painting was bought by Francis I, King of France, and since then it has been in France. It is now exposed in Louvre Museum in Paris. In the painting, the woman is wearing a typical brown and green Renaissance tunic. In the background, we can see a landscape, a lake, a path, trees, and a stone. The painting is 53 centimeters wide and 77 centimeters long. It's a tiny composition that is visited by millions of people every year.